welcome back to Good Day State Line. We've been kicking off Pride all week long. Tonight we are chatting with two members from the Liam Foundation. Thank you guys so much for coming in. So let's start with you, Patrick. So introduce yourself and tell us, why you are part of the Liam Foundation.
Sure. So my name is Patrick Murphy. I'm part of the Liam Foundation because I believe in what we are doing in spreading awareness of the LGBTQIA people in the area. And I'm glad to be a resource for them as well. It's great to be able to have people come in and use us for things that they need.
Awesome. And Skye, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, my name is Skye Garcia. My pronouns are she, her, and they, them. I do work for the Liam Foundation as their program coordinator, and that involves working directly with the executive director, who is responsible for the programs that the Liam Foundation offers, along with the board and the different committees that we have. It's an important part of my life because I'm part of the LGBTQIA trans community. So the fact that I can uplift myself from oppression while also reaching out to members of the LGBTQIA community is a big reason why I'm a part of the Liam Foundation.
Okay, so the Liam Foundation, we've actually been talking about the foundation all week. We've had so many great guests on who support the Liam Foundation, and Sweet Tooth 815, part of Saturday's event, where I know the Liam Foundation will be there. So would you tell us a little bit about the backstory of the Liam Foundation?
Sure. So the Liam Foundation was formed from Phyllis Galgash after her son tragically took his own life. She wanted to have a space for people to be able to come and be who they are and be true to themselves. So they formed in 2020, so right after the pandemic. So we formed and the pandemic started. So we've just trying to be as open as we can with those COVID restrictions going on, but in so helping people, we do name changes, we help get binders for people, we've helped get apartments, we've helped get cars, we've helped anything we can for our community to be able to use.
And that, of course, takes money.
It does.
You're the treasurer, right?
I am the treasurer, yes.
So you know a lot about, the donations and the different communities that are supporting Liam Foundation and how that works. That's how you guys are able to make all of this possible for everyone else.
Exactly.
Right.
If we don't have the generous donations that we've had over the years, from organizations, from individuals, from everything like that, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
There are a lot of members of the Liam Foundation, right? I saw a long list on your website.
We've helped, I think, about 100 people with name changes, things like that. But then we have a great, vast community all over the Rockford area. We've partnered also with people in Belvedere. We partnered with people in Freeport. We're partnering with people in Beloit. So
Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah.
We're really trying to get the region to have a good resource group.
I knew the bulk of the story behind it, but I had no idea that the foundation wasn't founded until 2020. The amount of growth and the amount of times I see so many people online and in person who are doing different events to support the Liam Foundation, wow.
Yeah, it really took off well.
That's awesome. That's so incredible. So what does Pride Month mean to you, Skye?
Pride Month means celebration and acknowledgement. I would say those are two really big qualities.
And what do you think is important for people who are not members of the community to kind of get out of this month or to kind of experience during June?
I would say that people who are not a part of the LGBTQIA community, so allies of the LGBTQIA community, that the month of June, Pride Month, is a great opportunity for them to give space to LGBTQIA community members and listen to them and give them a platform where we can use our voices. I think that would be a really great message to the allies of the LGBTQIA community.
What do you think, Patrick?
I would agree. I think giving a voice to our community is very important because you never know who in your life might be part of the LGBTQ community. So it's great to be open to all of those, especially if they're family, especially if they're, that always saddens me when you hear about these kids that get kicked out of school or their homes.
Yeah.
I think it's really important for families to kind of learn acceptance and learn understanding. And that's what I think Pride is for,
Last year when I was able to go to the kickoff party, there's so many young kids there, which was incredible, because those of us of a certain age weren't, nobody was taking me to cool stuff like this where I could learn about other people. I was just at home. And so it's so cool to see just people of all ages, coming together to learn and to celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's happening Saturday. I know that the Liam Foundation will be there. Oh, Hannah told me she did something cool. She did all those colors. She's our digital producer. She's like, I did something cool with their name.
Oh, well,
so you can scan the QR code and go right to the page. You can follow the Liam Foundation everywhere, and you can donate at the liamfoundation.org. Thank you so much for coming in.
All right, thank you for having us.
Coming up next, this week's a Throwback Thursday winner.